Stuff on the field.
All right, we're now here for our post-game press conference run by Corey Stevenson, C.J. Harding, and Dallas O'Carrique. We'll now open up for questions.
All right, let's start with Corey. You guys came up short the last couple of years against Fresno State. How does it feel to get a win, not only against Fresno State, but in this fashion?
It feels good to win in general, but to beat them like that, man, it feel good. But, we was expecting that, we ain't expecting nothing less every time we step on the floor. If we do what we're supposed to do, we can beat them by more.
Corey, that's 3 straight home games where the offense has really, stepped up and scored a lot of points. What do you think's been the key for this past home stretch?
I think we still learning to play together, but I think we playing together more than the teams have in the past years, And I think we got a good team. We got a lot of weapons, a whole lot of weapons. So I think we utilize our weapons like we're supposed to, and I think we can come out on top every time.
CJ, what do you think's been the key offensively?
I think that just us gelling together, taking practice every day serious, getting down, doing the dirty work, getting to know each other very well, it allows us to come to the game and play our style of basketball no matter what goes on. So, just sticking down, keeping our head down and our foot on the gas pedal is going to be a successful year for us.
CJ's second half really came alive. Your energy was just there. Just talk about, obviously you being a newcomer to this team, just the more you're playing, just talk about your experience and how it correlates with more comfortable and chemistry on the court with your teammates.
Well, to be honest, from the day I stepped in here, these guys and the guys in the locker room and all the coaching staff, they really trusted me. And I think that with us playing this style of play, it allows me to, use my speed, use my ability to get around guys and then find guys around the basket or find guys open and get them their open shots. But really it's just, the whole trust thing, building the trust with these guys, knowing that I can have the ball in late game situations and help our team come out to victory.
The Dallas defense has been a struggle lately for you guys, but tonight only Fresno State just 56 points. As the big man in the middle, how would you rate the defensive effort tonight?
I think the defensive effort was good. I don't think that we played our best in terms of the technical sense, but I do think we played our best in terms of the effort sense. Guys really pushing to get back to their man or pushing to close out, that type of stuff is important, especially the way we handled on the boards. The second half was really impressive considering we felt like in the previous games the boards have been a struggle for us in terms of really forcing our will on them. Well, today we really did in the second half. We closed it out, and you can tell by the score, that's how we separated. Closing in, choking them out, and we imposed our will, so just happy about that.
That's a good answer, Dan.
First half, there was a little bit of struggle fouling. You got yourself in foul trouble early in the first half, but then really cleaned it up in the second half. What changed?
What changed was just me listening to our coaches and playing it a bit safer, playing it more technical. Like I said, I think in the first half I kind of got overzealous and got away from the scouting report. That's how I picked up my first foul. I should have jumped on both of those and just stayed straight up and I would have been fine. Well, in the second half, I really made sure to focus on me staying straight up. Another thing is just waiting for the guys to come to me and not let them, and not force myself to go into them, because that's when I usually find myself in foul trouble. But that's the thing that really helped me, stay in the game this time and help us, win and stuff, because if I'm not in the game, it's going to be a hard side on the front court. But I'm happy that I was able to because the coaches helped me out, and sure, we just got our dub, so happy about that for sure. Any more questions?
One more question just on behalf of the fans for each of you guys. Can you talk about how it feels to play at home? You're playing a rival. A lot of people that even made work here probably went to Fresno State, but the students were here. It wasn't over Christmas break or anything. So can you talk about how it felt to look in the stands, see a lot of your classmates, other athletes there really cheering you guys on to this big win?
Well, I'll start by saying that, it felt good to look up and hear, all them cheering and then helping us on the defensive side, giving us that electric spark. with them being loud and, supporting us, it really sparks it sets a spark in us to play even harder. That energy is contagious, and it travels from them down to the bench and then down to us on the court. So with that energy, I feel like if they bring that energy all the time, we could defend our home court and remain undefeated at home.
You, Core?
I love playing with the fan. I love playing at home, man. It gives us a boost, a big boost. It make us want to, dunk like we dunk every time. It make us want to go do everything. You feel me? To show off for the fans, It's entertainment for them. But, we try to get the job done. But when the fans there, it just amps us up way more. We want to get the job done way more. So we love playing at home.
Back to the point of not being able to get a clean dub on them in the previous years. Like last year, we weren't able to get a dub on them. And then just to come back here, this year it's crazy because we had so much support that it's like there was no doubt that we had to get a win. And just the way they were cheering for us on stops, on rebounds, or us dunking the ball, like they said, it really is contagious. It's a place where I got to go do more of this. And it amps us up to go ahead and take leads like this and multiply them. And hopefully this carries on into our next home game because, we love having the fans there. We love having that energy. And, they going to love us winning because they there. So we just hope that the fans keep coming back to us because we need it.
Anybody else? All right, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yep, appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.
Take it. You all about that?
Oh, yeah, I was up on the table. And I think that.
Did you pick up the Dallas out of the pipe? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, thanks for
No.
that.
Yeah. Every time you dunk, I'm going.
Yeah.
We gotta get this in line.
We do.
Yeah, I would like it. If I could get it, it'd be good for me. If they can hear me today. Okay.
We're still live. You ready?
Still alive? All right.
We are now joined by head coach Rod Barnes. Coach, can you please give us your thoughts on the game?
Well, first of all, obviously I'm proud for our guys. Thought our team really played with some fire and inspired basketball. We still have a lot of room for improvement. I also want to thank the fans for coming out. I continue to say how important it is for them to come out and support us. So when we have those lulls in the game, our fans can really cheer loud and kind of pull us through. Thought our guys really executed the game plan, especially the second half. I thought we defended the way we were supposed to defend in the second half, and I thought we rebounded the ball. That's the two of the keys that we talked about. I thought our guys executed. I think it's a confidence builder for us. Obviously, we had some tough draws against Fresno, and to have our guys pull this win out was huge for us going forward.
Coach, against North Dakota State after the game, you wanted a round of applause for the offensive effort tonight. 74 more points. What do you think's been the key?
I think our guys are playing pretty well offensively. I think we have more guys. I think that's the different things. We're not depending on one player. We got several guys that can shoot the ball, and then we got several guys that can score. So we can attack you a lot of different ways. And again, I think our guys are playing with the confidence. This team here, and I've continued to mention this, they're in the gym more than any team that I've had since I've been here as a collective group. And the work is paying off for them. When our guys jump up and shoot the basketball, we believe it's going to go in, and they believe it's going to go in. So, but again, I thought we still missed a lot of shots around the basket, from some of our bigger guys that we need for those buckets to get in. But I think we can fix that. It's something that can be fixed. But, I just think the work is paying off for them.
Defensively, holding Fresno State to just 56 points after maybe some recent struggles. What do you think changed tonight?
Well, I think we're learning more about what we need to do. This is young, new in the season. We still playing with some guys that are still trying to figure out what we're doing. But I think they're learning. I think they're growing. So mistakes that we're making, we're trying to teach, and I think our staff is doing a really good job. You know, the last game we played, there was a bunch of backdoor cuts. Today, I thought we really did a good job when they tried to beat us backdoor. But also, I think our communication is better. I think every week that we play, I think guys are starting to understand what our philosophy and what we're trying to do. And again, because of their work ethic, because of the type of people they are, I think we'll continue to get better.
Coach, you had a second half splurge on Monday night against North Dakota State, and another second half splurge here. What is it about this team that's able to shift gears in the second half?
Well, I think one of the things, I think for us to get to halftime and make the adjustments we need to make, I think that's the most important thing. And I think their willingness and wanting to do what the coaches say after we kind of get in the game, I think second half we make the adjustments, and I think they definitely try to follow the scouting report. But a lot of times, again, we're playing with a lot of guys that haven't played D1 basketball, so you can talk about it until you get out there. But then once you get out there, then you have to figure it out. And sometimes we make mistakes early in the game and even up until the half. But I think once we get in and kind of talk to them about the adjustments they need to make, because they're so coachable, I think they try to make those adjustments. And I think that's why we started to have success in the second half.
And what is it about this win? You guys came up short the last 2 years against Fresno State. Now back at home, being able to win like this dominantly. What does this do for the confidence and momentum of this team?
Well, I think it's confident for our guys, but I mean, like we've been on a path of just trying to get better. You know, we beat North Dakota State, and then North Dakota State go up and beat Santa Clara. And I keep telling our guys, man, we just got to be focused on what we need to focus on and stay locked in what we kind of trying to do. If we get where our guys are playing their best basketball, we feel like we can play with anyone. And we don't feel like we've done that, and it's too early to play your best basketball now. But I think we're making the strides that we need to make early in the year. As far as confidence, I just think, you know, just being at another Valley school 90 miles away, I think it gives us some confidence. But I think hopefully that we have fans now that would follow us a little bit more, because I've been telling everybody this team got a chance to be really good. We're not really good right now. But we have a chance to be really good. So we got a lot of work still ahead that we got to do. And I think our guys' willingness and the desire to be good, I think we'll continue on that path.
How important will be this next pit? You're not back at home until December 15th. You're going to be on the road a little bit. You know, you're trying to get this team gelled together. How important is that going to be these next couple of weeks?
Well, I think it's important because I think it's a time that we'll be together, as you just mentioned. You know, it'll just be us. And I think just guys getting to know each other and spending more time together, and then playing against some really good teams. So we're going to have to really be focused and, you know, go into it. We won't have the comfort of being at home, or we won't have the comfort of playing a non-D1. We'll be playing another good team and a talented team. So it's a good time for us. You know, we can go next week to the tournament with some confidence. But also I think, again, as I told our coaches, it's every day we got to try to get a little bit better, whether that's through a film clip, whether that's through teaching a guy, whether that's through getting on the floor and working with them. We're nowhere where we would like to be. We had some guys tonight that didn't play nearly as well as we think they're capable of playing. So we're pushing. We're pushing to be the team that we think we were capable of being.
Two of those games that you're going to play are going to be Big West Conference games before you even come back.
Right, yeah. Well, this is, you know, we're bringing it up now. Our conference has decided to play 2 games, starts early. And again, you know, we got to play the games, and that's the thing. You know, we had to play the game tonight. We were successful, played well. Again, I think we could play a whole lot better. We play again, you know, next weekend, and I think it's good because we get a chance to play 3 games in a small period of time, so we get a chance to give some other guys some opportunities to play, to grow our team, and hopefully we can come back with a bunch of victories.
Yeah, it's kind of nice seeing these see these box scores, we've got 12 guys that got in the game,
Yeah.
13 guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Just looking at the plus minuses, Corey Stevenson plus 23, CJ Hardy plus 25. How do they impact the game positively, over and over and over again?
Well, I really was mad at Corey, to be honest with you. The first beginning of the first half, I thought he was out of control some. Was trying to make some things happen, and he's too good to try to force things. And I thought once I sit him and we talked to him, settled in, he's one of those guys that can produce and help you in a lot of different ways, from rebounding to defending to scoring. I think CJ is one of those very talented guys, and as well as he played tonight, I think he could play better. But I thought he was good tonight. I think his speed is exceptional, so he can separate from people and get to some places some other guys that don't have that kind of speed and athleticism can. But again, I think you're going to see that with our team. I think Marvin Fourth hit a couple of big shots the other night. I just think this makeup of our team is going to be different guys showing up. And we need for those guys like Corey, Jamel, some of our guys to be consistent. And I think that's what helps us to be pretty good, because if you got 3 or 4 guys consistent with the kind of depth we have, you can always kind of keep pressure or have the uncertainty of the other team, because they never know who you're going to put in or the way that you're going to play.
Anybody else?
Yeah, Coach, one more question.
Sure.
So we asked your players about the crowd tonight as well, and you talked about the fans. Could you maybe talk a little bit more about the student fans? Because those are typically right behind the bench,
Yep.
so you might hear them. Did you feel that energy? I mean, it's one of the first times we've played this team at home, and the students have still been here.
Right.
So,
Well,
can you talk about that?
Yeah, I think, first of all, I think just the players' peers being there. I think sometimes fans take for granted how important they are, because maybe they don't get talked about as much, especially our students. When you're every day walking across campus and then all of a sudden you see someone that's cheering for you, that means we're family, we're unity, we're together. And I think that's more of an inspiration for our guys. As much as we love our community and having our community here, and I thought we came out strong, but man, when you start seeing students that are coming, that are yelling for you because you're spending time on the same campus all the time, and we were representing them. So I think that's make it special. And I'm always, that's one place I look almost every time that we play. I look to see how many students are here, because it says something. I think if you look at any great program in the country, their student section helps them so much, and I think it creates an atmosphere when it's the students. I'm getting gray head. I got a little gray in my hair right now, and I yell because I'm the coach. But when the young people are in there screaming and yelling, it just adds a different kind of spirit to the game, and I think it gives our guys encouragement. So I'm thankful for our students, and hopefully we can keep them coming. I think if they keep coming, they'll see these kind of results really often.
Y'all good?
All right. Hey, thank you, man.
Congrats, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you, man. All right. Thank you. All right.
You guys want these? Mm-hmm. All right.
What?
The stat sheets.
Oh, I have mine. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you guys for all coming out.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, every night, man. I'll have you guys here every night, for sure. Ryan, you good?
Turning the mic off. There we go. Cecilia and Connor outside. I don't know if Jenny's picking them up.
Hey, who you got? Jones or Stipe?
I think Jones wins it.
When's the last time Stipe fought?
3 years ago.
It's been 3 years since Dude, I didn't know it was that long already. Who was this last fight?
Francis. That's
Oh,
this one is dog walk.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to look good for him. I don't care how much time John takes off. He's different. John could come back. Okay, probably not like Mike Tyson, but yeah, we'll put together something.